Alright guys, here we go again. I am back with another video. If you hear me talking in a slightly different tone of voice, it's because it is 1 o'clock in the morning right now, and my mother is sleeping in the other room next to me, so I don't want to be too loud. But anyway, I started watching this YouTuber, and his name is Snooks, and he's a cool guy. And I basically wanted to give my 2 cents on this video he made. And if you guys don't know him, you should go check him out. I think he's a pretty cool guy. But let's get rid of that. His video was about how addiction is prevented and cut off and stopped by close relationships. So like having good familiar relations and friendships and stuff. And my thing is, yes, I agree because he said he's been addicted to multiple things. He's been having alcohol problems. Or no, I don't think he said alcohol problems. I didn't watch the video. I watched the video a day or two ago when it came out. But he said he used to do. He has a smoking problem. He's had several other addiction problems. Um, a porn problem. And that's my thing. That's the thing I have also. I'm working on that, getting rid of that shit. Um, I do have a porn problem. It started when I was 11 years old. And I'm sure I said it in another video. I've been very open about my shit. I don't really care. Um, being super secretive and what I don't care, whatever. But the idea of, oh, well, if you have these tight bonds that kind of like heals your like neurological pathways or whatever that got you rooted deep in your addiction. I agree with that, yes. But the problem is that nobody fucking nobody wants to be having tight bonds with people. Like everyone I know, I'm gonna be straight honest with you. Every time I'm trying to do something with the homies, with the boys, they're either they're working because they work different schedules than me. The one guy I play video games with is still in school, and he just went back to school. So now I am now seeing him like a quarter or a sixth as much as I fucking used to. And my other homie now works overnight at my job. So I see him for like 10 seconds before I clock out. And that sucks balls because those are my two friends, like literally. Like everyone else I don't hang out with. I have people I know and that I went to high school with and I still talk to them occasionally. I'll text them. That's fucking it. And they'll text me sometimes. Actually, they almost never text me first. You ever realize that? How nobody texts first anymore. You have to text first every time. But anyway, um, and then even when your homies are off, they're trying to do other shit. They're trying to do stuff with their family and whatever. And like my one friend, we play Marvel Rivals. So me and the two homies I talked about earlier play Marvel Rivals. So we all queue up and play that game. And this Saturday we're all going to be off, right? The day before, the overnight homie works, so he's not going to be on until the evening and Saturday because I mean he's going to be up till like 6 in the fucking morning. And then my homie that's back to school, he's going hunting that day. So he's going to be back in the evening as well. So we have to time this perfectly because the overnight guy sleeps until it's time for him to go to work. So he sleeps till like 10 o'clock at night. And then the back to school guy, I'm not dropping names here. I don't think it's appropriate. He's going to not be out and available until probably the same time. So I have to sit and fuck around all day, do whatever I want to do, which is a good and bad thing because I have time to do whatever I want to do. I have time to go work out. I have time to play guitar. I have time to play other games, whatever. I have time to go walk in the woods, whatever, great. But like, this is not the first time this has happened where the homie has told me, yeah, I'm just going hunting that day and I'll be back later, and he's just fully not available. He never gets back to me. And then the other guy who's for on overnight, he tells me, "Oh yeah, yeah, I'll be on. Just hit me up." And then I hit him up, and I wait 10 minutes, and then I hit him up again, and then I wait 10 minutes, and then he never gets back to me. And then I'll see him at work the next day or the few days after or whatever, and he'll be like, "Yeah, man, I'm sorry, man. I really meant to get on, man." And it's like I'm not mad about this, but like it's hard having these tight bonds with people because everyone's doing some different shit now. You know what I mean? Like everyone has their own stuff they're doing and their own things they care about, and they're on different time schedules and they're on different sleep schedules, and then whatever. Sometimes they get sick, sometimes they have other things to do and they can't meet up and do stuff. Like that's like every time. That's usually what happens. Somebody's unavailable, and like I do agree with the Sorry, my head's itchy today. I gotta wash my hair tomorrow. Um, it's hard to get this all to line up perfectly because we all got on the game together one time, maybe twice. It might have been twice. I don't remember, but that's not that often. Honestly, it's really not. And I don't know how the hell the overnight homie can't get on the game because he's on part time. He works like 2 days a week. So I don't get it. I don't understand how he's not available. But yeah, when I'm out, when I'm with my friends, I'm not even thinking about doing the shit that I have addiction problems with. I'm not even thinking about that at all. I'm thinking about hanging out with the homies because I'm having fun. I'm having a good time. I'm laughing and shit, goofing around, making jokes. But like, you need to find things to occupy your time that I would say it needs you. It needs concentration. Okay, so like, I play guitar. I'm not super good at it, but I play guitar. When you're playing guitar, you have to focus. Because if you don't focus, you're going to play the wrong note, or you're going to accidentally get some fret buzz or whatever. You're going to mute the note or whatever. You're going to fuck it up, basically. Okay? Or if when you're, you know, be out in public. Be out in public. That's another thing I have to say. So if you're going to get a hobby that requires you concentration, or get a hobby that requires you to be in public. So, like, if you're going to go, I don't know, if you have a porn problem, and you know there's a point in time where you're gonna have to be on your phone, or there's a point in time where you're gonna have to be on a laptop or whatever. Go to the damn fucking go to the coffee shop and do that. Go to the coffee shop and write your stuff for school. Because if you know you're gonna start trying to look at porn, you ain't gonna look at porn in front of people. You know what I'm saying? Like, or like if you do it on the game console, put your game console in the main walkway. Put it in the living room or the family room or whatever. Put it in there. You ain't gonna be watching that shit in front of your roommate or your mom or your dad. You're not gonna do that. Or what else is there? I doubt you're gonna be drinking booze at the coffee shop. You know what I mean? I doubt you're gonna take it with you. I mean, I hope not, because now you're just a functional alcoholic, and that's okay. That's okay. I'm not here to put anybody down. I'm really not. But to Snook specifically, the thing is, me and him are similar in a kind of way, where I believe this was him. I could be totally wrong, and I'm gonna be pissed if I'm wrong because I watched the video a few days ago. No, this was some other guy. Never mind. But like everyone I knew from high school, in college, at a different job in a different state, I don't fucking know any of them. So like I had to start over like completely after high school, and I was okay with that. Like I had like three friends that I would routinely talk to, and that was it. That was it. Talk to them on Discord. That's it. So everyone else I know that I talk to is through my job, like literally. And eventually, for you, you said you're working that retail job. Once you work there long enough, some of those guys will be your best friends. I'm not even gonna hold you to it. Like all the people that I give a shit about outside of my immediate family are at my job. So, and I have a pretty decent job because like I'm not gonna say it's amazing because I make 16 an hour now. We got that raise, got that fucking raise finally. Goodness gracious, it's been 2 years of working at this place now. But uh, we go when we have meetings. A lot of the time, we'll go to like a coffee shop or we'll go to the bar and they'll have like bar food, whatever. And you have like 4 meetings a year is what you're supposed to because it's quarterly. Then we always have a Christmas party. Like fuck yeah, we just went golfing for our last meeting. We'll be having another meeting in January. And but yeah, most people you'll make friends at the job if you try anyway and you talk to people. You'll make friends at the job. Like we just had every new hire I pretty much become like cool friends with them. Like we hired two sisters from another store that's upstate or no eastbound or whatever. Um, great girls, man. Awesome people. They're hilarious. You know what I mean? Like, so I do have these tight connections, but I don't have people I can talk to all the time, right? And that is where your problems start a little bit because months ago it was when, funny enough, I was playing Max Payne 3 and then I finished it and I was like, this guy has the same life that I do. Nobody gives a fuck about him. He has an addiction problem. He is fucking miserable. His wife is dead. No, I'm just kidding. Which at the time I was single, and I still am single, but that's not the point. Um, I was like, damn, this should be lining up too well. I was like, he's got a fucking painkiller addiction. I can't stop cranking my heart. No, I'm just kidding. You guys can tell I'm in a goofy mood. I need to go to bed. But you can't let yourself get into this. Oh fuck, man, I'm a loser, bro. I'm such a fucking loser. I have no friends to talk to, bro. And meanwhile, I had like at least 6 friends in my phone that I could talk to. Are they gonna respond? My one friend takes fucking like 2 days to respond to any message I send him. We have a joke that it's sending him a message is like sending him a carrier pigeon because it takes him forever to get that shit. He'll fucking open it like the next day or the day after or something like that. But might be going in circles here. I'm fine with it. I don't care. This isn't gonna be a super long video. But like, I just replacing. I know it's gonna sound generic and stupid, but replacing your habit is like the best thing you can do. Like, now I know Snooks is not religious. I am a religious person. Um, I do believe in God and Christianity and all that stuff, and that's what's pushing me away from my porn problem, which is a good thing. Hey, I mean, even if you don't believe in God or any of that, we're making progress, folks. We're making progress, ladies and gentlemen. So, um, what else? What else is there to say about this here? Um, just find even like talk to even like if you're on the video game, fucking go in game chat. Go in game chat and start talking shit. You know what I mean? Start chatting out shit. Go make a looking for group post because like I'm at this point now where I realize that like look, there are games I like playing that are multiplayer like exclusive and are like designed to be played with other people. But I would used to wait. Oh my goodness, I used to wait until all my friends would be available, and then we would go play that game. Since no one's available anymore, I just do shit by myself now. You kind of have to get used to doing things by yourself because like I would go, oh man, well I can't play Rivals because no one's on Rivals, and I would just get on Marvel Rivals anyway in solo queue. See, like now I just play like tank and healer most of the time because it's kind of the best guys to be when you're not when you're not queued with a team. So, or like I would go, oh, I can't do this or that, and I game on console. I'm on Xbox, so there's not all these. Like I used to love TF2 because it was TF2 on the Xbox. It was in the orange box. It was like a Valve jam pack thing. So it had like TF2 and Half Life and Portal in it, and I used to play that shit. That was fun. But like even if I was on, I would love TF2 so much, dude. I wish I could play it on console, like the modern version of it with all the. Because on the orange box, if you don't know, it's basically the beta version, like the '07 or '09 version of Team Fortress 2. Like it's like the launch version of TF2. There's no cosmetics, there's no weapons, no any of that, or no loadouts, I should say, because you have all the stock items. That's all it is. But like some of us guys just got to get used to doing shit by ourselves, bro. And like I know this is going to be shooting off in a different tangent. So basically, if you've ever seen The Lord of the Rings, there is a reason why, to me anyway, it's so inspiring and so demoralizing at the same time because this idea for a lot of us dudes that like you could get your friends together and go on this grand quest and you would make friends, you would build bonds, you would travel lands, you would learn things about yourselves, you would meet, you know, your wife or your soon to be wife because you already know her and you're getting married, whatever. All that stuff sounds amazing, right? But the thing that makes it depressing and demoralizing is that it seems so far out of reach. Like even getting the fucking two homies on the game feels impossible, right? So getting because like I play hockey also. Well, I have all the equipment for street hockey, but me and the boys to a different friend group played hockey, street hockey one time, and half of the guys that said they were going to show up bailed last minute. The fuck? Like I said, like you have to get. I know you can't play hockey by yourself really, but like a lot of dudes, it's kind of just better for you to invest your time by yourself, like constructively, like pick up a skill and just get your own style to that shit. You start drawing, start sketching, start playing music, start writing music, start looking at instruments, start looking at workout equipment. Do you want to go and uh train boxing? It's another thing I do. I train I would say I'm probably like a very amateur level boxer. But like I just have fun. It's my cardio basically. And look at that shit, you know. Go do farmers carries, all kinds of stuff. And I'm not saying like I have all the answers to everything. I'm not trying to be some stupid I know everything. I'm an asshole. I'm a stupid idiot. I know how to fix your life. Listen to me. I'm a guru. No, okay? But like try things. Try new things that you don't normally do. Like I didn't used to eat tomatoes. I got fucking tomatoes on my chicken sub yesterday at the job. Fuck yeah, dude. Now I like tomatoes. There you go. You know what I'm saying? As much as stupid as it sounds, there you go. Um, but yeah, dude. Look at cooking. You know, I didn't know how to cook that long ago, and I know how to make eggs and shit now. And before you guys start trying to guess my age, I'm 20. I know I look older than Snooks, who's 35. But I'm 20 years old. I can just grow a beard. Swear to God, I would pull out my driver's license, but you guys are not doxing me. So yeah. So takeaways for the video: do not let your friends' availability hold you back from doing things you want to do. Like, so don't do that. If you have addiction problems, you need to do tight bonds. You do need to do that. You do need to talk to your mom and dad. more and see what's up with them. But like the thing is, my mom and dad don't want to do anything. Just dead ass. They don't want to do anything. Like every time, it's like my dad likes watching the same 10 movies. He likes watching Die Hard. He likes watching Despicable Me. He likes watching fucking. He thinks that those movies are funny. So he's one of those guys that like used to put the Minions memes and shit on his Facebook like 20 fucking years ago. Um, he likes what else? Like any action movie, John Wick or The Expendables. He likes that shit, and he'll watch those movies like fucking constantly. Like every time they're on TV, he'll put it on. Die Hard. Um, but when I want to watch Lord of the Rings, everyone doesn't want to let me have the TV and watch Lord of the Rings, which is annoying. There are other movies I like, Guardians of the Galaxy, Marvel, and stuff. I mean, I'm sure as you can tell over there. Just look at shit that you would even if you even have the slightest interest in it, check it out. Because for another example, I had this. Call me a nerd if you want. I don't give a fuck. Um, I had this interest in collecting the Marvel Legends shit, like little like statues and figurines and shit. So like I just got this one the other day, Black Suit Spider Man. My dad bought me this. Fuck yeah, dude. Just start doing some shit that you think you might like doing. Just honest to God. Cause like I have a little I have like 10 figures over here of figures, and I pose them and I do this shit, and they stand there and they look cool. It's I'm in my game room right now, and let's hope I can stand old Petey back up and have him not fall over. Cause see, I got this one. I got this one here with the 6 arms. This one falls over all the time, so he'll never stand up. So I have to have him sit like this on the desk over there. But like, and he fell over again, just like that. He sits like this. He'll sit like this. I'll come home from work and I'll be sitting like this. I'll just leave him there because he pisses me off. Anyway, um, just find some shit that you think you might like doing and do that. It doesn't all have to be expensive shit. Like each one of these figures is like, if you go on Amazon, you get some of the older ones. They're like $12 a pop. If you're not into that, fuck it. Just find some shit. Find some shit to do. Go to the old. If you have a retro game store, go down there and look around. Just get out of the house. I think that's the biggest thing. I think the biggest thing is getting out of the house, or doing something in your house that is productive. Like, for example, I have a black mold problem in my house. It's not major, but it collects around the windows in certain rooms, like around the windowsill and the inside, like plastic molding of the windows. I just fucking cleaned that shit like 2 days ago because I was like, it's bothering me, and I don't want to. I don't want to watch porn. I don't want to. I want to stop doing that. So I'm gonna replace that with cleaning the windows. See what I'm saying? So I know this video is going in circles and it's spinning around and repeating constantly, but I'm chilling, dude. I'm actually having a decent time. Like when we went golfing at the meeting, I bought this from Amazon because I wanted it, and I wore it to the event. I got the fucking Star Lord helmet, dude, from Guardians of the Galaxy. So I don't know if Snooks is into Marvel and all that shit, but um, I am quite a bit. I was always into Marvel since I was like a kid. My dad used to he used to read the comics and stuff. So like at an early age, like I had like the games, I had the shows on TV, I had the figures, the toys and stuff. So I always knew what Marvel was, but like maybe I don't know if he's into it or not, so he won't maybe relate to that. But like, do read comic books. If you need to stop jerking your shit, replace it. Replace it with a different thing. If you like smoking, start chewing gum. You know, maybe, or like take like get a popsicle stick and put it in your mouth. I don't fucking know. Put a Nerf dart in your mouth. I don't. I like do this with a Nerf dart. I don't know. Fuck it. Probably not batteries. I'm sure you could take you could take batteries and fucking Replace your cigarettes with that. And I'm not trying to be an asshole. I'm being goofy. If you watch my other like my older videos, I didn't really act like this. It's because they fucking hated my life. And right now I'm chilling. I'm having a decent time because I finally am taking the steps to quit doing this shit and stop worrying about everything. Like a lot of us guys, like I know Stokes is a bit older. He's 35. I said I'm 20. I was worrying about fucking dumb shit for the longest time because I was like, oh man, I gotta stop watching this shit. I gotta stop. I gotta start dating again. I gotta start looking for a house. I gotta start worrying about kids and shit. I, I gotta fucking do this and that. And I'm like, just have fun, dude. I'm not saying you need to fuck off all the time, but like enjoy your time here. We ain't gonna be living forever. You know what I'm saying? It's only gonna be about 70, 65, 70 years, 80 years, and then you croak. Fucking enjoy it while you're able bodied. Go out and walk. Go out and walk down the street. Go walk on a trail. Go touch some grass. Fuck it. Go cut some trees down if you're legally allowed to in your area. Go fucking do that shit. Go have a bonfire. So, I hope you enjoyed this one. I've been meaning to get this video out for like a day or so now because I wanted to give my 2 cents on the whole family ends addiction thing. It does, but the point that my opinion is that family does end addiction, and you have to be very vulnerable to end your addiction. But most people are not willing, nor do they have the time, nor the patience to be vulnerable with you. That's the problem here. People are busy as fuck nowadays. People are working 2, 3 jobs, in my experience, just to get by. So anyway, guys, take it easy. Um, God bless. Let's have Gandalf. Just yeah, there you go. See ya. God bless. Have fun.